It's a bantamweight banger in Vegas. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC Vegas 60 between Cory Sandhagen and Yadong. Sandhagen, who is coming off of 2 5-rounders in the main event, will be trying to stop a 2-fight losing streak when he meets Yadong this Saturday. Of course, Yadong has been on a run. He has dropped one to Kyler Phillips, had some close calls, even a draw to Cody Stamann. But his athleticism and skills and ceiling and just being a young fighter in the mid-20s, more on the younger side, well, he's got a lot ahead of him. At the time of this video, the odds makers in public are siding with the American fighter in Sandhagen in the neighborhood of -210 as your favorite, with the comeback on the Chinese fighter as your underdog, Yadong, in the neighborhood of +160. Now, I don't disagree with this spread as far as making Sandhagen a favorite, but Yadong's counters and his power and accuracy and just ability to see stuff and punctuate inside of it in the pocket will be present. It's probably going to be a lot like Sandhagen's fight with John Lineker, or even other fights with Marlon Moraes, where he was able to come out on top of to different varying degrees. Either way, those first three, but especially those first 2 rounds are probably going to be hellfire given the speed of Yadong. But we've seen Yadong kind of fade down the stretch as far as the third rounds go. He's improved that a bit in recent times. Of course, Uriah Faber and Team Alpha Male have been really working on that conditioning. But going 5 rounds again is something we're going to have to see. He's only done it once in the regionals, where he lost to a gentleman he lost to twice, that is Yadong. So if it gets to those later rounds, he will certainly have a lot to prove. I am actually going to side with Sandhagen here. This fight feels a lot like Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo. Of course, both fighters not a direct comparison to those greats, but these are really talented fighters in their own right, and it's got a very similar dynamic where Yadong's going to be really powerful with counters, but he needs his pockets to recoup. Whereas Sandhagen, if he can build that volume, perhaps we can see him pull away in the later rounds. I don't know if Sandhagen can get a finish, but I will side with him to pull away down the stretch. To see exactly how, as well as pathways for both fighters, check out my in-depth breakdown over at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.